Welcome back for another exciting week in the tunnel. You got your boy Dallas Melvin rocking again, wrapping up another great month. We got my co-host Patrick True. How you doing, brother?
What's up, H-Town? What's up, Dallas Melvin?
And then we got this dude over here. We can't get rid of him. He keep coming back and back.
Y'all don't want to.
Miles, how you doing, brother?
Man? I'm good, bro. What's good with y'all? Miles, my man.
How y'all weekend?
My weekend was fantastic.
Good.
Did a little charity, did a little give back. Hung out with some family and friends.
Well, y'all had a nice weekend. Y'all had some nice weekends.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Hey, man,
Watch that crazy shop, which I know we're going to talk about
we'll
later.
talk about that.
We about to talk about it. But before I forget, make sure you go on our social media, obviously YouTube, like us, subscribe, go into our Instagram page, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook. Make sure you check us out so you can stay on top of what we got coming up. So we got some great things coming up. And we also want to thank, we over here in historic 3rd Ward, Texas at On the Rocks on OST.
God love
If you're from Houston, you know what OST is.
Come get your good happy hour drink at On the Rocks.
Some of the best drinks in the city, for sure. And come check us out live. You know, hop in the chat. Let us know what you want to talk about. This is a live show, so we do make the opportunity to change it up. If y'all want to talk about how bad Truesdale's haircut is, then we'll talk about that. If you want to talk about this crazy hat that Miles got on, we'll talk about that too. So hop in the chat, let us know. Let's have some fun today.
Like jealousy to me.
You want to talk about Melvin looking 70 years old with this gray hair?
Hey, man, I can't say nothing about no gray hair, bro. Can't say nothing about no gray hair.
We're going to do a little different day, guys. We're going to play a game of overachieve or underachieved.
Okay.
We're going to play a game of overachieve or underachieve. We're going to start with the Final Four.
Yes.
So we got matchups. We got Arizona versus Michigan, Illinois versus UConn. But before we go there, we got to talk about the Houston-Illinois game. Obviously, we know by now Houston lost 65-55 to Illinois, but I don't think the game was that close. So first off, let's start with Illinois. Y'all think Illinois overachieved or underachieved by beating Houston?
If you'd asked me before I watched that game, I'd have said they overachieved, but I really think U of H underachieved that game.
All right, what you think, Truesdale?
I mean, I think it is what it is. Everybody thought it was going to be easy for U of H. Thought they had an easy bracket. I think they did what they did. They
went ice cold, man. You can't beat anybody when you can't make shots.
You know,
they went ice cold.
And then U of H was too small. Once again, Kevin Sampson, the worst offensive coach in the country.
God.
You know, that did it too.
I can't say
it ain't long. It ain't U of H had no big man. You ain't gonna hit all them 3-point shots.
I agree with you.
They ain't scored 2 points until like 15 minutes. That's why I knew it was over.
So I'll say this: the problem with them not having size is that you couldn't get any putbacks, right? So you don't get any putbacks, no easy baskets, and your shots not falling. That's a recipe for disaster. But I won't say he's the worst offensive coach. He's not one of the best, obviously, but those guys were missing open shots. All you can do is get them open.
Miles, number one, they playing street ball. They have no offense.
They run. No, that's not true.
Okay, here's my thing.
They run a 4-1-in offense.
I've been watching basketball all my life. I've been watching March Madness all my life. I grew up watching some of the greatest coaches like Dean Smith, John Thompson. So what you have, if it don't work on the outside, that's why you got plays and you design plays to hit the shot. You jacking like a Henderson school, jacking all them threes. It ain't gonna be like that all the time.
You're talking about a 1987 offense versus what happened in 2025. He runs the same offense Villanova won 2 championships with. It's a 4-hour.
I can't tell.
It's a 4-hour, 1-in offense. The thing is, it's a read and react offense. You got to be on the same page. The reason Villanova won did very well with it was because those guys had been in the system for 4 and 5 years and won a championship.
Yes, and they had shooters.
That too.
No, they had shooters. That game they played here, they were hot.
They were hot. You're right. U of H went cold. That's a big part of it. But also the big part is the reading, reacting, getting to where you got to get to. They did that. They just didn't hit shots. But also they're very comfortable with each other. Villanova was. And U of H has freshmen and incoming transfers that mostly will play.
Here's what I tell you. Here's what I tell you.
Hold on, you can't say they don't have.
You don't run the same system, but dude is a better coach, got better players, basically.
No.
Everybody can't run the same system.
So here's the thing. You're right, Truesdale. They didn't run the system well. To Miles' point, if you look at literally half the New York Knicks team, when you got Brunson, you got Hart, you had Delvanova, all those cats played together 3 or 4 years.
Like they had 4 pros in that joint.
So it's like
all shooters now.
Yeah, so it's like U of H obviously don't have that talent, and U of H they miss layups, dude. Like that ain't on coaching.
That's not
missing
what's
layups
horrible.
ain't on coaching.
It's not coaching.
So what Kelvin Sampson has to understand moving forward is you're supposed to have an offense where it's a positive where you score points. That side of the ball ain't supposed to be offensive, where you go cold and you can't even score 10 points in a 10-minute period. Like literally, U of H is offensive when you start talking about scoring points. They'll stop you, and once again, they held Illinois below their season average. So the defensive side, his game plan is always, I play tough defense and I'm gonna get you easy baskets because you're gonna get turnovers, you're gonna control the rebounds, and they're gonna make mistakes. Well, Illinois did that, but when you start missing layups or you don't get rebounds,
And you missing shots, and that's a big team.
wide open three.
And they long.
Wide open 3.
Illinois long. They have an older team. Boys come from overseas. So you know how they go. The age difference plays a role. And the more you miss it, you got a team that long, and they playing fundamentally sound.
So here's my thing. I think Illinois overachieved, but I also think, and here's the reason why I think they overachieved. Because they hadn't been there before, and they played a Houston team that didn't play their best game, but then the next round, when they went up, I think they basically they learned from that Houston game.
I think I tell you this, I didn't watch a lot of Illinois this year. I did not realize that they were coming with 6 European 23-year-old players.
Yeah, for sure. It was the Indiana model.
In the
Right,
Big
it's
Ten,
Indiana
it's
model.
tough.
And the one player that wasn't from Europe is Payson
Or should I say, Indiana football model.
That's
It's
the
the
Indiana
Indiana
football model.
model.
It was the exact same thing, and I just didn't realize it. But once I watched them and saw what they brought to the table, I don't know if they overachieved, just played their game, because once again, you said they were under their season average. So they played their game. They're a lot better team than I gave them credit for. And watching that, I could see what they have, and they're still very dangerous. They're still very, very
no
dangerous.
doubt.
Very dangerous, but
No doubt.
we're gonna get to them. We're gonna get to them second. So on the other side, you had probably one of the best finishes of the year with Duke versus UConn. I would tell you, as I saw UConn coming back, I just thought they were gonna run out of time, and literally ended up that Duke ran out of time. I'm watching it with my boy. Shout out to my boy B. He just hopped on the chat. I was watching it, him and his family. We watching the game, and literally, like every other household, as soon as he hit that shot, people screaming.
Yeah, so my thing about it, first I picked
Before there though, we gotta stick with the game plan. Did Duke overachieve, underachieve? Did UConn overachieve, underachieve? Go Duke first.
I didn't pick Duke to go to the Final Four, so I don't think they overachieved.
What about
Underachieved.
UConn?
I did pick UConn to beat them in that game.
But you didn't pick them in Final Four, did you?
No, I didn't pick them in the Final Four early. I picked them in there to win that game, though, last week.
Okay.
So
Gotcha.
I'll be honest with you. But what bothered me about it, what even like the letting them come back, it was the pass that Caden Boozer tried to make.
Oh, absolutely.
And the reason it bothered me is because I spend 2 nights a week and every other weekend screaming to 7th graders, don't make that pass. Don't do that. Don't put the ball above your head. And to see an All-American do
At
it
Duke.
at Duke chapped my high,
Okay,
bro.
at
I was
Duke.
hot.
Look
I
who
was
Duke
hot.
played. UConn got just as much respect as them at Duke.
No, I'm saying anybody at that level to make that same mistake that I got 7th graders making bothered me a ton. That was just a terrible mistake. If you just hold the ball, give it to this guy, make a bounce pass, none of this even happens. You did the one thing you can't do.
I'm going to say this. They never should have even been in that predicament. And I'm not going to blame him for
Agreed.
losing that game. Because you missed free throws, you had turnovers. One thing about
That's
UConn,
anytime a game below
UConn
7
got the
points.
best coach in college basketball to me.
They do.
And
They
them
do.
kids ain't gonna never quit. Ain't
Not
gonna
quitting.
give up. And they hung around. Yeah, he made that mistake, but that shot was hard to do. And I think that's probably going down as the best last-second March Madness shot. I'll take that shot.
Not
I
at
know
all.
everybody
Not at all.
like
Not even
Chris
close.
Laettner.
Not even
That
close.
shot was the best shot.
Villanova,
Let-
Ty Sedney going to license.
Well, I'ma say this.
Jordan.
Bryce Drew.
Jordan,
Michael
that was
Jordan.
just wide open. No, stop.
That was wide open
But
too.
hold up, they were championship games that
I'ma
we're talking
break this
about. That
down.
wasn't a championship game.
No. We talking about just overall. Just it's more on ESPN. They was talking about the best winning shots, and it wasn't all championship games. First of all,
Jordan was
the
and
boy
Villanova
turned the
was.
ball over. He got the ball past the old boy. Old boy threw it back to him. That boy shot it from the hot dog stand. Half court down there. That was a shot. Michael Jordan shot. He was wide open.
In the
that
tunnel,
was a
people.
good coaching by Dean Smith because he was the freshman. He could
I
shoot
get
it.
you.
Hey, hold on,
Chris
hold on, hold on.
Laettner's shot was a hell of a shot, and I agree with you. Villanova was a hell of a shot. That shot there was off the chain.
Dude,
In the tunnel
Villanova hit
people,
two
hold
of
on,
them.
hold on. In the tunnel people, get in the chat. Let us know who had one of the best shots of all time in the tournament.
It's up
Let's
there.
hear from you. That was up there, but I
ain't
think
the
it's
best.
number 4 or 5 at the very best.
No.
I'll
I disagree.
take those because the dude at Villanova hit 2 shots.
Yeah.
Like I said, he hit it twice back to back for them to win.
That's
That's
good.
amazing, right? That might be the best one for me. Hands down. I think I got
That
the
shot-
championship
that's-
game.
What about that Kentucky game earlier in the tournament where they went back and
Yeah,
forth?
but right now, that's the best shot right now this year in March Madness so far.
Okay,
And we
I'll
got a
give you
Final
that.
Four, and that's a shot gonna always be talked about and shown. That was beautiful, man.
No
And
doubt.
I gotta give UConn a prop. I picked Duke to go to the championship. I'm not a Duke fan. Let everybody know.
Somebody
that.
said Bryce Drew. We
Yep.
got Butler in the house. That was one of the best shots ever.
Bryce Drew.
Bryce Drew.
Well,
Ty Sedney going into the court is one I always remember.
I was at that game.
Yeah.
And Sue, Oklahoma City. I was there.
That's
at
for
that
sure.
game.
That's for sure. So I would say,
I hated we drafted Bryce Drew after he hit the shot though. But let's move on.
I would
Yeah.
say
Yeah, I was down there in 1998, Oklahoma City.
definitely Duke underachieved and UConn overachieved. Because I had Duke going to the Final Four. I didn't have
definitely
UConn
not.
going
Yeah.
that far. I had UConn getting to the Sweet 16. But, I mean, because just think about it. Here's my question, though. Here's my question to you, Inner Tunnel fans. Yeah, I heard what you're saying. You coaching players. But there's 10 seconds left. Duke had one timeout. As soon as Caden gets the ball, why you don't call timeout?
Because you think you're going to hold the ball and
Yeah.
at the time run
So
out.
you call timeout, you tell them to hold the ball.
But if you
10 seconds
let me
left.
tell you why. As a coach,
You don't
if-
want them to set up their defense.
You don't want them to set up.
I get it.
And you gotta
But how'd that
realize
work out for them?
everything moves so
There's a
fast.
chance either way you go.
but at the same time, everything moves so fast. Sometimes you're not thinking. And like I said, he should have threw a bounce pass. All kind of ways he could have did. I hated that for
Hold
the
the
kid.
ball. You
Hold
got
the
10
ball
seconds.
again.
You
But
ain't
all
got to
I'm,
do
all
nothing
I'm
with it.
trying to tell everybody out there, don't blame everything on that kid. Because like I said, Duke never should have been in that position. Duke blew the lead, missed free throws, had turnovers. And you playing against the team with the best coach and got talent all the time, UConn. And they ain't going to never quit. That man put in that jersey.
But back to
toughness
your
in
one
them.
point you make, anytime you lose a game within 7 or 8 points, it all comes down to turnovers and free throws.
Yes.
And that's not just at the end of the game, that's throughout the whole
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
Carry
So
on.
now we got a matchup. We're not gonna talk about the Arizona Michigan games. You know, they weren't even really that close. To me, Arizona Michigan, that Final Four game is the de facto championship game. Whoever wins that game, I'm predicting is gonna win a championship, and I think it's gonna be Arizona. Choose that. Who you got?
I got Arizona. I've been Arizona from day one. It's going to be Arizona and UConn. I'm going with Arizona, but it's going to be a hell of a game. It's going to be a dog fight. Like I said, UConn, you can't count them out. And if this guy, Hurley, win another championship, and he really setting the bar high as one of the best already.
No doubt. I'm just for the fun of it, I'm gonna go Michigan. Michigan's played really well. I
They
think
have.
Arizona
They have.
has a darn good chance of winning the game. But I'm gonna go Michigan just to go against you two guys. Why not?
By the way, that's not a bad pick going Michigan. I'm gonna take
Michigan's
Arizona.
good.
I'm gonna take Arizona, UConn. What I really feel like that Arizona is a team of destiny, but if UConn wins, Bobby Hurley is the next Coach K. And he actually had more championships earlier than Coach K is. He's the next Dean
He's our
Smith.
current Coach K. I agree with you.
Yep.
It's just a matter of does he want to stick around long enough to be Coach K?
I don't know if
Or
he
does
can
he wanna
coach that hard the
don't
way he
know all
does right
that.
now and stick around that
But
long.
we don't know all that, but he's doing his thing. And one thing we talked about before the show, Miles, one thing about him, too, he's getting good recruits, top recruits. Because my understanding, the kid Mullins was McDonald's All-American. He played for his dad, his mom played. But he also killed it in that transfer portal.
No, he kills
Part
all
of
over the
championship.
board. You got to
Yeah.
give him credit, man. The man is the best
Yeah.
dude in college basketball right now.
So somebody said in the chat, Boozer did what he was coached to do to break the press.
You do not put the ball above
put the
your
ball
head
there,
ever.
To break a
and think
press.
That's
That's not what I was taught either,
you're
but
taught in the first grade, fake high, throw low, fake low, throw high.
basically,
You don't just turn around and put the ball above your head. Whatever.
somebody taking Michigan to win it all in the chat.
Oh, it's a lot.
For sure.
My boy
So,
Cedric Westbrook probably listening.
so we touched on it earlier, but let's get back to this U of H thing. It's Kelvin Sampson. Is it time for him to hang it up and
No.
make a change? Truesdale,
Yes.
tell us why.
First of all, his style of playing, and he's like Bobby Knight. He's the new days of Bobby Knight. Yelling and screaming. It's just time for a change. Now, I know his son get the job. That's in the contract. I know the pressure's going to be on him. At the same time, man, we'll give him
Come on,
along. Everybody want to say, like this joker next to me, want to say, look what he's done. Yes, he has brought the tradition back. Yes, he has got the city back. Yes, he has the gym packed. He has all that. But you got him back going. But I'm not going to be sitting around here every year you losing like this. We got blessed last year, and we had a chance. But every year, if it go down like it go down this year for the next 3-4 years, because U of H got the money to go get another high-profile coach. And I know you brought the program.
Kelvin Sampson
with
said
it.
they poor.
You know, no, they
He
ain't
said
poor.
they poor.
They ain't poor.
That's what Kelvin said.
Every coach say that.
That's what the coach said.
Every coach say that.
don't say that.
If you got to
Steve
get your
Sarkisian
butt out
not
there,
saying we poor.
you got to get your butt out there and recruit. U of H got the money, just like they bought Dana behind out, the football coach. One of them alumni said, I got that money on top of my dress at home. I can go get it. We can buy them out right now. This is the
well
city
does
of
that work?
Houston. It's a lot of successful people here living in the city, graduating from U of H, one of the richest cities, richest state. And a lot of things owned around here by U of H alumni. Even around this community we in now, owned by U of H black alumni. They have the money, and they have the money to get the players. At the end of the day, I just don't have confidence in them. Y'all can think I sound crazy. It is what it is.
What you
he
got?
done enough. He did enough.
Okay.
He moved
What you
up.
got,
Oh, well.
Miles? City
Elvin
State
Hayes,
or go?
Elvin Hayes, Hakeem Olajuwon. Now, we act like U of H has always been the perennial top of the college basketball, except for the time when they had Elvin Hayes, Five Slammer Jammer, and Kelvin Sampson. They have been boo-boo.
They was good with Owens Birdsong, too. Now.
Go ahead.
Owens Birdsong.
So what he has done to make them beyond relevant, number one team in the country, national championship game, all that, he deserves the right to win out. We are at a point in society now where if you don't win a championship, you're not successful. And I call that BS because I know 10, 12 years ago, before he took over that job, you could walk right up to that stadium at game time and they could be playing Jesus, Michael Jordan, and Tupac and get a ticket for $5. It did not matter. Like when Clyde Drexler coached it, nobody was in there. We're acting like he didn't do an amazing job with U of H. We want him to see a championship? Of course. And it's not a guarantee you bring in another coach and this is going to happen like that. Remember Phil Jackson? Remember Tim Floyd? You remember Tom Herman? You remember Holmgren? You remember Kelvin Sumner? Like, we act like that is just normal all the time, and that's normal in Houston. It's not. Take full advantage of it. He may squeak through and get one. Otherwise, that's still extreme success, bringing in millions and millions of dollars for Third Ward, U of H, and don't forget Mr. Tillman Fertitta himself. which even if he took another $2-3 million to give to another coach, if those results don't happen right away, he is irritated. And he just spent $300 million last week. So understand.
So
he
they
wants
get
to-
players.
No,
Julius, question.
$300 million.
The whole question is this. The man is old, and you see the same song for the next 5 years. Do you think he need to go? Yeah, he might have done this, done that, but it's get old.
I think it's time for a change.
Thank you.
Time for a change.
Time for a change. Hey, you can
So
drop
here-
your mic.
here-
y'all are
I
wild.
dropped my mic.
Y'all are wildin'.
Here's what I tell you.
Because the next year you get his son, and you gonna
Yeah,
take
that's
a
right,
big
exactly.
dip
You
in.
gonna get his son, you gonna get the same thing,
It's
probably
automatic
worse.
contract.
I hope he do good.
He's-
I pray
He's
he
not
do
going to
good.
do as
He's not
well as
gonna
his
do well.
dad.
Yeah,
Come
well,
on,
he
man,
won't be
that's
there
gonna
long.
happen. Agreed. And then you're going to have another break of a hope. Like, let me ask you this.
Man, you
No,
don't
let
know
me ask
that.
you a
You
question.
don't know that.
No,
Because
you
there's a
don't.
lot of good coaches out here.
Let me ask you a good question. If you said, if Kelvin Sampson retired now and his son say he gonna coach, who you going to get to coach the U of H job?
There's plenty of guys.
Name one.
I can't say name them all. But
Name
there's
one.
some guys.
Screw all of
There's
them.
some guys
Name
you
one
can
of them.
You can get one of them coaches off a Seth job in Kansas. There's a couple of guys you can go get.
If it was that easy, you'd have a lot of schools
All
who
right,
would have got
well.
him.
He didn't
LSU would've
retire.
went and
We'll
got
talk
him.
about it again next week.
So
let's go.
North Carolina
get in the
need a guy.
chat. Get in. Some people say you gotta trust the process. Here's
yeah.
what I tell
By
you.
the way, y'all, I'm going to say one coach I go get and they got the money to get. I go get Nebraska coach if they let him go.
You gotta trust the process. Here's one thing everybody's gotta remember.
Who the best coach?
Everybody's gotta remember.
Who the best coach? That's what I thought.
It's over 300 schools, basketball programs. Only 64 actually make the tournament. You got to play in, so it might be 68. And U of H has been in the last 8 for the past 2 years. So you can't get an opportunity to win a championship until you get there. So and it ain't easy to get there. So I understand the argument to get rid of Kelvin Sampson, but I also understand we always, to Miles' point, we always think the grass is green on the other side. And I'm not gonna be an old person. I'm not gonna be an old person hater. I don't care how old he is. If he's still getting results, he getting results.
You know,
those are results that 358 other schools didn't get.
Well, Miles talking about who you going to hire, and then I just thought about it. Vanderbilt coach got the job at North Carolina. Vandy Herb, he was going to get the job. Vandy Herb and paid him. So there's a lot of coaches out there you can get. Trust me.
Here's what you
But anyway.
sound like. You sound like the 70-year-old dude who's been married to his wife for 40 years that's going to leave for the new chick at the bar and take all her money. That's what you sound like.
But let me tell you who you sound like. You want to still hear the same broken record and see the same results,
That
same
record
thing,
ain't as broken.
same round, and
I'll
you
tell
ain't
you
get
got
tired
a
of hearing
broken
that.
record.
With that old sorry ghetto outfit.
I'll tell you got
So
a broken
come on.
record. I'll tell you got a broken record. Think about Texas, right?
We about to talk about Texas.
Texas ain't seen a Final Four since T.J. Ford.
Yep.
And they've gone through, they even got Sean Miller out of Arizona. They went and got Coach Shaka Smart, all the hot dudes, and got nowhere near it again.
Well, I'm going to tell you something.
After,
I'm going to tell you right
what's
now.
his name
Don't
left?
count Sean Miller out. I like that cat.
No, I like him too.
No, I
Final
like him
Four.
now. I'm not saying it's a bad hire. What I'm saying is it's a 20-year gap before they were like.
And they changed coaches.
And they changed coaches
They
3
got
or
rid of
4
Rick Barnes,
times.
who got him there.
Shaka Smart. Like they've changed coaches 3-4 times.
Well, what's Shaka Smart at right now?
That's my point. He was
Okay,
the
then, but what I'm saying is-
what my
He
point
was the
is,
hottest coach
he
in
was the
basketball.
hottest coach in the
Okay.
country.
What I'm
and they
telling you
went
right
and got
now,
a Rick
and went and
Barnes
got
That
him.
down.
coach from Nebraska, Shaka ain't got nothing on that man. That man offensive.
You can say that
That
now.
man gonna be successful wherever he goes. I'm talking about coaches could be successful wherever they go.
Hey, don't,
Like that man that done-
never hire Pat Truesdale as your basketball AD.
Never hire Miles, 'cause it's gonna be the same song, same broken record.
Here's the key, though. We got
Yeah, man, you know,
Arizona.
stay there all day like my high school did with Sorry Mar.
We got Arizona, Michigan, Illinois, and UConn in the Final Four. None of those teams have players that are projected to go top 5 in the NBA.
Oh, yeah. Can I say something before you get back
Go
to
ahead.
that? Duke ain't back in there yet since Coach K left. Carry on.
What's that?
Duke hired the hottest coach, John Shire, right? They not Final Four
They ain't won.
championship
They haven't won.
contenders neither. Like we got a North Carolina win.
Was Coach K going the last 5 years of the Final Four?
That's my point.
Okay.
You're saying
Yeah,
the
you
same
gotta-
thing.
yeah.
Kelvin Sampson ain't going, Coach K ain't go. You
But check
hired-
it out, we gotta let it
Hold
go,
on.
Miles.
You let the
Next
hire the
subject.
new dude, it don't matter.
Okay.
Back to your point.
Yeah.
That's another great point.
Like I said, he be the same broken record all the time.
But here's the thing. So none of the teams in the Final Four have top 5 projected NBA guys.
That goes back to the point. Some players are NBA players, and some players are college players. It's 2 completely different games. The guys going to the NBA are going to be young guys that are already projected to the NBA and play the NBA style. The guys who win in college play college style, stay 3-4 years, and
But
win.
that's all the
with
teams in the Final Four. They all older teams, 14.
Exactly. So that
that's
goes
gonna
back
happen.
to what we were saying last year when you
Kentucky, I think, was the last team had a young team.
So that means Houston should have won last year. Last year was a chance to win because they had older players
Absolutely.
last year.
When
So
you
that
got
goes
no
back-
offense,
Hold
you
on.
don't win.
That goes
in
back to
March
your
Madness.
point, to the discussion we had when Bronny got drafted, right? And it's not about Bronny, but the discussion was about he was projected pro as a high school kid, so he was never going to stay. And staying in college doesn't make you a better player for the pros. That's the point that we try to make. There are kids that are made for the pros, and there are kids that are made for college. And staying in college doesn't make you better for pros, and being a pro player doesn't guarantee you an NBA, a college
Well, you play
championship.
4 years, you're not going in the NBA.
That was
9 10.
you're
Yeah,
not
you
gonna-
ain't going.
Exactly.
You too old. You too old. They want the younger guys. Football like that getting be like
Well, they
that
want
too.
the young guys, but they also want guys they can teach to play the NBA way. Are you an NBA style player to play our way? Because the NBA and college is 2 completely different games.
So let's go over to the women's side. Before we go over to the women's side, remember, go on YouTube, like and subscribe. Check out our Instagram page so you can stay on top of what we got going on. Make sure you check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. So the women's side, for the second year in a row, all #1 seeds made the Final Four. So we got South Carolina playing UConn, and then we got Texas playing UCLA. Let's start with South Carolina and UConn. I'm not going to ask if any of these teams overachieved, underachieved, because they all #1s, they all made it. So
Yeah,
you got South Carolina versus UConn. Truesdale.
I want to see South Carolina win, but I think UConn they got a squad. But out of all people
That
to
ain't
will
fun,
beat
it's
them,
tough.
it'll be South Carolina, I think. But I got to go with.
I want to go
UConn.
South Carolina too. I really do. I think I might still go South Carolina, but that Azzy Fudd is tough, boy.
I mean, I'm going with South
Azzy
Carolina,
Fudd,
but
for
oh,
UConn,
girl, going.
she's tough. I want to go South Carolina. Though.
She's tough. She's tough. I got to go UConn because I think South Carolina they just a smidgen. Here's my thing. Staley will have to outcoach Gino, which is tough to do because he's been there so many times. But to me, if she can make the game ugly a little
Absolutely.
bit,
They gonna have to.
and beat them up, then they'll have a chance. They'll have a chance for sure. I think that it's going to be a close game, but Ashley Fudd is going to be the difference in that game for sure. Now we got the next game, which is Texas-UCLA. By the way, I'm just going to throw out a little nugget here. UCLA got 1 loss, and that was Texas earlier this year.
I'm still riding with Texas. I'm gonna go with you today, baby. I'm riding with
Let's
Texas
hook 'em horns, baby.
on this game.
We got what you got. What you got,
I'm going
Tuesday?
UCLA. It's hard to be the good team twice, and UCLA big.
Hater.
So I'm going my boy Reggie Moe.
Hater.
What's up, Reggie Moe?
So we're gonna go with Texas since Texas already beat them once. They know how to beat them again. By the way, Texas to me has the best chance of beating UConn because to me they got the best player in college basketball with Madison Booker. She's cold. She's cold.
She's cold.
She's
It's
cold.
not bad.
I mean, and it's
Her
no
and
knock
Ashley
against
Fudd,
Fudd.
1A and
They
1B.
1A, 1B. Some people might say Madison 1A, Fudd 1B. I obviously gonna say she's 1A, but Madison Booker, I watched, like she didn't even play the fourth quarter in the last game. She didn't have to, because she went out there and balled out for 19 points in the first 3 quarters, and then Texas got some big
if she
girls
play
in the
the
middle.
next 2 games, she playing to 0 seconds on the
I
clock.
will say this.
Because those 2 points
Azzy
is tough.
Fudd might be the best shooter in the country, WNBA included. That girl can shoot that ball, bro.
I mean, she learned it from her girlfriend.
Hey,
She
man.
can shoot too.
I'm not in that
Hey,
business.
man, you they
She can
business.
shoot too.
I'm not in that business.
I
know
mean,
that
they made
girl
it
can
public.
shoot.
They made it public. What are you talking about?
That's fine. Congratulations.
Yeah, I'm happy
Congratulations.
for them. I have no issue with that.
But
I have no
that
issue with
girl
that.
can shoot,
But
man.
I mean, they shooting together in the gym.
Did
Two of
Bam
them-
learn how to shoot from Asia? That's why he got 83 points.
Nah.
just asking.
Bam learned some other stuff major, but it wasn't shooting. for 83. That definitely
Okay.
wasn't it. That low post game, Asia got a nice low post game.
Yeah,
To me, her footwork, because Bam was never a really offensive player.
time out.
He could play.
Bam is not offensive player because they don't ask him to be.
I'm not
Bam.
saying he don't have the ability to,
That's fair.
but from a footwork standpoint, I've seen his footwork get better over the last couple years. So you can attribute that to Asia, who works a lot down low, or you can attribute that to whoever he's working with in the offseason. But so we got Texas and we got UConn in the
got
championship
Texas
game.
and UConn.
I got Texas UConn, and I'm right, because Texas and UConn gonna be there. But if I'm not right, who y'all predicting to win the women's championship? Who you got, Truth, there?
With the women's championship?
Yeah.
Man, UConn.
Who you got?
I mean, I want South Carolina to win. I like to see UCLA win. But if I had to gamble, I'm going to go with UConn.
By the way, you say it's hard to be a team twice. Texas beat South Carolina twice this year. So
Okay.
they know how to be another team twice.
Okay, this the playoffs. This the Final Four. It's a totally different story. And South
What you got? What
Carolina
you got?
ain't that strong like y'all. We know they ain't that strong. They let them beat them twice. This ain't no strong team by South Carolina. As a matter of fact, UCLA can beat South Carolina.
Yeah. Just like Texas can beat UCLA. Who you got, Miles? Make a decision. Step up. Don't be scared. Because we're going to have this on tape. We're going to have it on tape for next week.
I really want South Carolina to win it, but it's going to be hard for me to go against UConn.
So who win it all? UConn?
UConn.
Man, y'all go somewhere. Texas is bringing home the Women's National Championship.
I would love to see it.
Guess what? Madison Booker is going to be the MVP of the tournament. They got some big girls down low to be able to use those fouls. And don't sleep on their guards. And they played probably one of the toughest schedules in the, like we beat UCLA. We beat South
Man,
Carolina
we know
twice.
you being biased. Okay, y'all
UConn
with
didn't
it.
play
Let's go.
as tough of a schedule, in my opinion, but we're going to see. We're going to see. Not that they didn't play a tough one, but we're going to see. We're going to see. So, moving right along, we're going to divert a little bit. We're going to divert a little bit because we're going to just go ahead and just talk about it. One of the most well-known people in all of sports had his second rollover accident literally down the street from the house. The good thing was, it's on record, he blew 000, so he wasn't drinking. He wasn't impaired by alcohol. But I'm just gonna say, and I'm gonna throw this out there for myself. If I'm making anywhere in the vicinity, not even that vicinity, this is a fraction of what he's making, and had the history that he's had, I'm not driving. Nowhere.
Yeah, but you know, he might
Nowhere.
think he might think he can make quick trips.
No.
But man,
Quick
Miles,
trip?
I think it's the pain pills.
No. It's not about a quick trip.
But I know what you're
I got
saying.
my boy at the
I know
house.
what you're
Hey, man, let's run to the store.
Yeah, I got
How
you.
you
I got
doing? Do you know?
Yeah, all that money he got, you right.
Do you know you can pay the average
Yes, I
income in America right now is $43,000. It's the average income of $43,000. For all the money and all the party they can pay, he could pay somebody $75,000 a year just to hang out at the crib, drive him around whenever he wants. And that's tax money for him.
But some people with a bunch of money got their drivers living with them. Or they got them up the street or build a house in the back for them. Because
That's
that's,
what
the
I'm
most
saying.
important person.
That's what
to
I'm
keep you
saying.
safe. But
That's
yeah,
what I'm saying.
He need to retire
Make
from
sure
driving.
like, you never get behind the wheel unless you. Now, I don't care. Because, by the way, he was up the street from his house. So he could say, like, he was going to the store or something. I'm not going to the store. Like, somebody else is going to the store for me. Or I'm going to get in the back seat. Like, I'm never getting in the driver's seat pretty much ever again. Because tell me a reason why he should, other than an emergency where somebody else is sick. Miles, what you got? What you think?
So first and foremost, I kind of agree with you. So I'll say this. He had one wreck that way. It's not like it's been a history. So he had one. Now that he has two, 100% you should have a driver, especially when you're coming off of these surgeries and they do have pain pills and you've had a history of being, quote unquote, supposedly addicted to these pain pills, right? And like I said, when they found him, he did have 2 hydrocodones in his pocket, according to the report.
Yeah. Allegedly, according to the report. Yeah.
Right? He had that. He also said in the report that he looked down for a second, looked
Right.
up, and lost control because of whatever. I don't know how real that is. I will say this. 1, I do agree he should have a driver. 2, he lives in a small city. It's not
Yeah.
like he's not like he lives in Houston or
Two-lane
LA.
roads.
So that's true, but he may not feel like he needs a driver because the city is so small. He's not going all over the place. Not like he's driving across LA, driving on the freeways in Houston.
Well,
He lives in Jupiter, Florida.
Yeah, he lives small,
but I
but-
think after the second one, especially coming off of injuries and when you have to have those pain pills, I definitely agree
Well,
with
I'm
you.
gonna say this: what I don't like about it, what I read today.
Or catching
My
Uber.
understanding is they gave him a breathalyzer test. He passed. Now I ain't never heard nobody talking about, and he refused to do this, and I don't blame him.
Refusing
They
to
try to
urine
give him a
test?
piss. Yeah. Come on now.
When they start,
Come on now.
when they start doing
When
the
they
other side of
start
the
doing
road.
that.
So-
Now, if they did that, now if they're saying they were gonna do that back at the jailhouse, then I've heard of that before.
So I was talking to an attorney yesterday, a very well-known guy who's been around a lot of years, and he was talking about the difference in Texas and the difference in Florida. In Texas, if you deny the breathalyzer or you deny whatever,
They automatically arrest you.
they blood test you. In Florida, they don't blood test you. So that's a difference right there. In Texas, it would have been automatically known. They'd have tested your blood as soon as you got back to the precinct.
Okay.
In Florida, they don't do that. And he'll beat the case because
Absolutely
gonna
gonna beat
beat
the
the
hey,
case.
man, I had pain pills. Even
Yeah,
they
he
already
already-
in
That's 'cause he got him in
system.
pocket.
He's been hurt.
Yeah.
You know, you flip down a damn mount, whatever.
Right.
Flip, and then Miles, he was in a regular street and flipped it over and got himself out.
And I'll say this, I truly believe because of what he means to Jupiter, Florida, if the guy riding down the street wouldn't have seen it and taken a picture and posted it, then I don't think we would know about it.
Yeah.
Well, so here's the thing. I mean, we all got to be honest. We've all been driving, look down at our phone. I know, Miles, you hardly ever on your phone, so that's never happened to you.
Never me.
You came to go through the show without getting off your phone, but we all
Yeah,
look
man, I'm
down.
talking to your people.
We all look down while we drive it, and then we look up, and we like, oh, hold on. Now apparently he just clipped the back end because and the report says the truck trailer driver said he slowed down. So especially if you're not expecting them to slow down, I get it. But once again, you do not, absolutely, I don't care if it's a small city. Like, I got boys and friends that live in small cities in Florida, and if they're going somewhere like that close, they hop in a golf cart. Like, this golf
I don't
cart
think it was
community.
golf cart close.
So it wasn't
But I
golf
definitely-
cart close, so
I
you
definitely
got a
think
driver.
It's Uber close.
He probably don't want to wait. I get it. I'm tired. Well, I ain't want to wait. So if you don't want to wait, you got the money. Pay somebody
reality-
$6,000, $7,000,
Call Uber while
$5,000 a
you in
year.
the shower.
The reality, the things he's going through, and I'm sure the pain pills he's going through, and he probably be hooked on it. You know, we never know. Remember, there's just one stop sign. He need to drive 11 with him.
Yeah, for
to be able
sure.
to- And he got the money to
For
do it.
sure.
I think for optics now, he just has to have a driver.
So, back to basketball, NBA, biggest overachiever and underachiever. Let's talk about it. We got about 7-8 games left in the NBA. My boys, yeah, we playing for a lottery pick. Dallas Mavericks, we playing for a lottery pick. We locked into like 6. Maybe we can move up to 5. Hopefully we don't move down to 7.
Y'all gonna have Fleming.
But we gonna,
Carry
man,
on.
I'd love to have Fleming. Since we own it, we get in the lottery, and let's say Dallas gets the number 4 pick. Truesdale, who you think Dallas is taking number 4?
I can't really say now because my thing is,
Let's say it's Peterson, Boozer, Fleming,
Jimbosta,
Nebraska from
what about
BYU,
Akoff.
and Acoff. Those 5 people. Pick one.
if I had to go, I go to kid out of BYU.
Okay.
He ain't
He ain't gonna be there
around
at 4,
at
but
He ain't
yeah.
gonna be around.
He ain't gonna be there at 4,
That's what
yeah.
I'm saying, they ain't gonna be around.
Miles, who can we get it for?
I think Fleming's gonna be y'all bet.
You think Acoff gonna be gone if we get 4?
I wish Houston get a point guard.
Or would you
know
take
what's
it?
that.
Would you take Fleming over Acoff?
For y'all, it depends on what their short-term expectation and plans are for Kyrie.
Kyrie got 3 more years.
If having 3 more years and him being available for 3 years is different. If y'all believe he's gonna be available, that's your guy for 3 years, I go Fleming.
Okay. All right. I'll take Fleming as well. Even if Kyrie is healthy, we got to get somebody because Kyrie is really not a better 2, but he can play the 2, and then he can play the point whenever you want him to.
Yeah.
I honestly think
But
for y'all, I would go If I'm not going Fleming, I'd go Darren Peterson for y'all.
With the Rockets.
Heck no, we don't need no head cases.
With the Rockets.
Anti-head case.
We know the Rockets need a point guard, but if the Rockets, who you would go with if it did go down?
Well, the Rockets ain't
Rockets can't get there.
I know, I'm just saying, though, if this to ask a question, who would you go with, A-Cup or Fleming?
A-Cup for the Rockets.
A-Cup for the Rockets for sure. A-Cup for the Rockets for sure. So, speaking of the Rockets, they're 3 games ahead of Phoenix for that coveted number 6 spot. So if you fall to 7, you got to do the play-in tournament.
Isn't that wild? Didn't Kevin Durant play for them last year and they couldn't make the playoffs and they come over to us and we drop from 2 to 6?
And now, so Houston is 3 games with 8 games left ahead of Phoenix to keep that number 6 spot. First question is, you think Phoenix going to be able to catch them, or you think Houston's going to hold on? Truth there, what you
Houston
got?
going to hold on. They're going to hold on.
What do you think?
Man, nobody need a point guard, but they're going to hold
Houston
on.
definitely going to hold on.
Yeah.
Okay. So second question is Rockets. Have they underachieved or overachieved?
You got to let you answer that.
This is about what I expected, but I'm going to go underachieve based on what the world thought. I'll go underachieve.
You know, underachieve. We need a point guard.
How you going to overachieve when you go from 2 to 6 and you added Kevin Durant to the mix?
So I say
we need a point guard.
I'll say they underachieved simply because they knew going into the season they needed a point guard, and without getting a point guard, they went away and going to overachieve.
Or did they overachieve without a point guard?
No.
No? Okay.
No. Because, I don't think so. So, San Antonio, OKC. San Antonio is 4 games behind OKC. Can they catch them with 8 games left?
I got to get the record. I don't think so, though. I think OKC is going to put in the overdrive right now, get in the 5th gear, and get ready for the playoffs. They have to. So I don't think they catch OKC.
So back to the chat real quick, Shrew, there before you go. That somebody said the Rockets are underachievers. Apex, U2 said underachievers. We got Laquita said they're underachievers. Rockets are underachievers. Y'all on board? So if they're underachievers, they gonna do anything in the playoffs? What are we even talking about?
No, they got a point guard, man.
They out in the first round?
Yeah, pretty much depends who they play.
Who they play first round? They might play the Lakers first round.
And the Lakers hot right now. I asked them 2 weeks ago.
I don't beating the Lakers, baby.
Yeah. You know I can't stay in L.A. And Miles' favorite player.
So San Antonio's not gonna catch OKC.
No.
In the West? All right. I agree with that. They just ran out of time. OKC got hot for sure. San Antonio is still playing well. Who you got for MVP? Who you got for MVP?
The NBA?
NBA.
Come on, man. Y'all know I got Brown.
That's who I think Brown.
He won't win, by the way.
Won't win.
He won't win.
That's okay.
But you got him, but he won't win.
See, here's my thing about awards. I told you I did this last week. I think I told this last week. I read an article a long time ago, USA Today. Awards about politics. And the NBA is definitely about politics.
Oh, yeah, we agree.
And come on. And I'm going to always fight and stand for that black man Brown. And it's sad they
I
won't
agree.
give him MVP.
I don't think he don't deserve it. I didn't say he didn't deserve it.
I know we know that. We know it ain't going to happen. But I'm going to still say Brown.
I'm glad you finally stood for one black man.
Yeah, because you was crushing Kelvin Sampson. He's black, by the way.
Kelvin Sampson.
He's black, by the way. Kelvin Sampson's black, by the way.
Crush. He's black and Native American. You crush
Kelvin.
Kelvin.
Like mix white.
You crush LeBron. You crush Deion Sanders.
Deion Sanders is black, by the way.
Hey, man, I don't have time to go on subject.
All right, anyway.
Change the subject, please.
But I agree with you about the politics.
But you can't be biased by everybody because they skin color.
I'm not biased.
You got to keep it real. Whether you good, whether you white, Mexican, I don't care what color you are.
Who you got?
If
Who you got?
Good,
Who's MVP?
My MVP, I think, is either going to be, it should be either Brown or Luka. But I think politics, I haven't watched, listening to, because, that's a media award. And watching the media over the last 2 weeks, they leaning heavy into Wemby. Heavy in the Wemby.
It's not that they're leading in the Wemby. Wemby's playing like an MVP.
He is playing like one.
At the end of the day, Wemby reminded people MVP is Most Valuable Player Award, not the Offensive Player Award. That because you got offensive player
most
award, you got
valuable
defensive player award. The most
the-
valuable player.
The most valuable
should be the
player
most valuable.
Most valuable player in the NBA is named Jaylen Brown. Now, if you want to say Wemby's best offensively, he's not. Best defensively, he is.
I mean, I understand why you're saying Jaylen Brown, but think about it. Boston is number 2 in the East. San Antonio is number 2 in the West.
You know the difference is?
Go ahead.
Boston spent 40-something games without Jason Tatum. And he still got him at that point.
And ball last night against
And
Atlanta.
ball.
So Jason Tatum.
That's value.
Hold on, let me finish. Jason Tatum, being 100% Jason Tatum, who you taking on San Antonio over Tatum?
Nobody.
That's my point.
No, you're
so
making my point.
Wemby playing with the same quality of guys.
No,
Brown was playing with some role players. Wemby playing role players.
The point is, the difference is this. When you have a team that's used to those 2 superstars and you take one away, then the team has to make different adjustments. It's not quite the same team, and he had to carry that team to the same place that they were before without the best player. If you say you got 2 great players and he takes them to the same spot without the best one.
But here's the thing. That's
not just him.
That's debatable, though. That's debatable.
what we do here with these
Jason Brown.
microphones.
I know, but Jason Brown won the MVP. Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown won the MVP in the finals. Everybody keeps saying Tatum is better.
That's a series. I'm talking about a season.
Julius, at the end of the day, what we talking about is BS because awards about politics. Who gonna win the championship? That's what I want to talk about. If
So
you ask
somebody
me, the
said-
hell with that MVP.
So somebody
'Cause the
said-
NBA can shove that MVP up their butt. Because we know who's supposed to win it. It's not even a discussion, and it's politics. So as far as I'm concerned, that MVP can kiss my John Brown.
So here's what I tell you. Somebody in the chat said KD can't win with role players. You gonna disagree with that?
KD can't win with anybody not named Golden State.
Yes.
Without those 2 years in Golden State, Kevin Durant is Carmelo Anthony.
Kevin, a
he
hell
can
of a
score
player.
the ball. He's a hell
But
of a player.
He can't put a team on the shoulder.
He ain't gonna do it, dog.
He ain't gonna put,
He ain't
put a team
gonna
on the
do
shoulder.
it. It's 18 years in the league. He's been a part of 3 teams that made.
So
that
somebody
matter.
said Spurs not winning like that without Wemby.
Agreed, and Boston wasn't winning like that without Jaylen.
So if Jaylen Brown would have got hurt and Tatum was there, you saying they wouldn't be as good?
No.
That's debatable. That's debatable. I don't know about that, but you said Tatum is a better player. You just said Tatum is a better player.
I said Tatum is one of the best players.
No,
in the league.
you said they lost their best player
No,
and he
what
still got him
saying,
there.
Melvin,
That's what you
Tatum
said.
is one of
Roll
the
the
best-
tape
hold on.
back, Julius.
Hold on.
Roll the tape back,
I said
Julius.
that
Hold
So I'll
on.
say
Tatum
this.
is one of the best
Tatum
players in the
Tatum
league.
is their key player.
Yes.
They play through Tatum.
And he's still doing it. And that
Now
boy
you
one of the
saying
best.
key.
You're
Now
right.
you saying key.
I said best earlier. I changed it. He's their key player, and they played through Tatum for the last
Yeah, because they got
10 years.
To win a championship, they got to have Tatum.
No, for sure. For sure. And for the Spurs to win, they got to have
played through
Wemby.
Tatum for the last
But what
10
Brown
years.
doing without him,
And when he went down, he was like, "Don't worry about it, I got you." And
he
took him to
carried
the
the team on
exact
his back.
same
That's
spot.
right. Yeah.
Man, whatever.
So somebody said Castle and the point guard are not role players
No, those dudes are
for
beasts.
San Antonio.
Oh, De'Aaron Fox? Those dudes are beasts. Fox. That's
They're
the
not
point
role
guard he's talking about.
They're not role players.
He's an all-star.
They're not role
he's an
players,
all-star.
but they're not superstars.
He's an all-star.
They're not superstars. You got 2 superstars on that team, Jaylen Brown and Tatum. You got some people might say Wemby not even a superstar yet. So what superstars you got on San Antonio?
I don't know who says.
I don't know who
Wemby not a
said that
super-
they on drugs.
You need to say they must be on the
You
same
said-
field as Tiger on.
All they do 2 things. Get stronger and bigger. That's what he does.
All right,
That
get in the
dude's
chat.
future's
Get in the
crazy.
chat, people. Get in the chat, people. Let us
What?
know. Let us know who your MVP
crazy.
I
is
used
for
to
sure.
always say LeBron was a. If you got on NBA 2K, you made a player, you'd make LeBron. Well, if you got like on X-Men and made a player, it would be Wemby.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
like that dude is ridiculous.
that dude does
Yes.
everything. He does everything.
And check it out. There's going to be another kid overseas. Hope we have one in America at
Oh,
that
they're gonna have a
size.
few of them coming. They got a few of them coming, including his little brother. They got
Oh,
a
I
few
didn't
of
know he
them
had a
coming.
Yeah, his
little
little
Oh,
brother's like
in ninth
6'10".
grade, that's like 6'10".
Ninth grade, 16.
Yo, they coming, B.
Oh, somebody
coming.
said in the chat, JB is better than Jaylen Brown is better than Tatum.
He may be, but their
Yeah,
key
baby.
player
But
is
they
Jason
still need
Tatum.
him. He's a
I
point
agree.
guard, man. You know, yeah.
Okay,
point
somebody
guard.
else said,
Or
I
super
agree.
guard.
KD is not a glue guy in any way, shape, form, but that's what the
KD
Rockets
is an
need.
extra guy.
No
He
Van
need-
Vliet, no team.
He need an extra guy. The only thing he probably do by himself is smoke some herb.
I've been
So
crying.
since you talked about Boston, Detroit's got a 4-game lead on Boston. Are they going to be able to catch them in the East?
Not without your boy.
Tatum back.
I'm talking about Detroit.
Oh, yeah, Kate.
Detroit.
No,
Oh,
but
yeah, oh, my
Detroit
bad,
got the
my
lead.
bad.
Detroit got the lead.
They might be able to catch him. I think losing
I don't think so.
Cade Cunningham to that collapse long is
that dude
is
hurt.
tough.
That dude hurt.
It's tough.
Yeah,
That dude hurt.
I think Detroit's going to be able to hold on since it's such a 4-game
But
lead.
they'll be out in the first round.
But, no, I think Cade said
Second
that
round.
Cade might be able to come back in the first round of playoffs.
How good is he gonna be coming off a collapse lung?
I mean, yeah, that's true.
I don't know, but we'll see.
That's true. That's true. So, we would be remiss if we didn't talk about baseball. Baseball season has started.
Yes.
Astros had their first series. My Texas Rangers are leading the West 3-1 with probably the best pitcher staff in the
You
league.
say leading the West. It's just
Leading
been
the
going on
AL
for
West.
4 days.
Leading the AL West. We
Melvin.
got to take it where we can.
Melvin.
By half a
It's
game
4
over
games.
Houston. Half a game over Houston,
You have a
Seattle.
better team than Houston this year.
Half a game over Houston,
rolled.
You
Seattle.
have a better team than Houston this year.
Just tell you, I'm gonna have the hat on real soon. Be that T on there. So Texas Rangers, my prediction is they're gonna win the American League, go to the World Series again. I'm not sure if they're gonna be able to beat the Dodgers, who got the largest payroll, but I see them getting there. Y'all Astro fans, what y'all got?
That's what's gonna be rolling this shit.
I think Astros are gonna be good.
They're
They're
gonna
not
be
gonna
good.
be as good as they were before. I think we're missing some stuff in pitching that really bothers me. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna enjoy watching
We
my
miss Dusty
man.
Baker.
Dusty Baker. I'm gonna enjoy watching my man Pedro Serrano play though.
We're in the chat. They talking. Luigi talking about Astros. Let's go. Nope. We got DeGrom. We got Evaldi. Come
He
on
was trying to
now.
hold on because them Cowboys and Mavs and let you down.
Man, stop
It's
it.
been a
Stop
long
it.
year. Speaking of
What's the
overachieving,
last team in
underachieving,
Texas to win a World Series?
like I said, speaking
God
of
damn it, the
overachieving,
Rangers. The
that sound
Texas
like-
Rangers
that
up
sound
in the
like some
detail.
Dallas stuff to say.
Detail, baby, detail. What's going on, baby?
That sound like some Dallas stuff to say.
So before we go, y'all know how we like to end the show. We got my boy Patrick Truesdale. Truesdale, truth moment. What you got for us?
The huge moment is I'm excited about the Final Four. It's gonna be crazy, and it can be anybody's game. But it's very interesting because, like Miles was saying earlier about the overseas players, with this Michigan, nobody respecting them. Everybody think of Fab Five and how those kids got together and came together, and then they got a chip on their shoulder coming to the Final Four. Because when you think of Michigan, you think of Fab Five. I mean, they won a championship in '89 with Glenn Rice.
That was the
Robinson.
best team, Glenn
Yes,
Rice and them.
but it's like Fab Five get more credit, so they got a chip on their shoulder. So it's gonna be really interesting, man.
Can I get a moment real quick?
Go ahead, go
Because I
ahead.
really want to point this
Go
out.
ahead, Miles.
If I brought you a college coach that went to a team that won 3 games last year, and this year they won 24 and made it to the tournament, he'd be all over the news, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, of
I want
course.
to give a shout out to my boy. I got a chance to meet him and work with him a little bit, and an NBA great and an NBA Godfather great.
Strickland?
My man Rod Strickland out in Long Island University.
I forgot.
Yo,
Shout out to
Shout
Rod.
out to Rod.
Rob Bad Boy,
NBA
You're right.
great. Gave Jordan some
Ross.
killings. He got a godson named Kyrie Irving that's doing his thing.
Yep.
But shout out to Rod Strickland, man. Who?
Yeah, and he finally got a coaching job. He should have been got.
Well, I mean, he's had some coaching jobs before.
That's
But
like
I-
his job.
No, he has some head coaching jobs.
Oh, okay,
before.
I know that.
He also did. He used to coach the NBA Ignite team.
Ignite
that had
team, yeah.
Jalen Green, but he also coached down in Florida, and now he's at Long Island University. And shout out. Somebody give that man another look. I know he's at home and that's great and all, but he should be getting a look and a move up, because that dude is coaching his butt off down there.
That's good.
So
Oh, wait. I got something for
what
y'all.
you got,
What's
Julius?
up, Juke?
Y'all didn't see the Jaden Ivy thing with the Bulls? He got waived by the
Yeah.
Bulls.
We don't
for
have no
speak-
time to talk about that
All
right
right,
now.
but I just wanted to
We're
see
gonna
if y'all
address that
seen
next
that.
week. We're gonna
All
address that next week. We talked about it earlier, but we had some stuff we got. We definitely tune in next week because that subject ain't going away because he got waived, Jaden Ivey. We're gonna talk more about it. Here's what I want to do though. Before we go, I want to give a
Hey,
big shout
Rockets,
out.
pick up Jaden Ivey.
I want to give a big shout out to the In the Tunnel fans. I'm looking at the chat. We got a lot of new people in the chat. Thank you very much. Some of you that have been in the chat before in the past, come back, hop in the chat with us. We're going to make an announcement here, and you'll see plans real soon. Today is the last day of March. Next month, we will be celebrating 1 year of In the Tunnel Sports Media. We got a lot. Y'all seen the evolution over a short time period over the last year. We're super excited about where we're going. Not even the next year, but the next few months, the next few weeks. Look out for our 1 year anniversary event. We want you here live in the house.
Yes,
we
definitely.
want you in the chat. We want you to have some fun and become a member of In the Tunnel Sports Media. Make sure you go on our social media, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter. Check us out. Become part of the family, the regular part of the family. What you got?
Can y'all send them DMs so I can get a shirt?
We got you, man. We got you.
No, we ain't got him. He got, man.
I got to give a shout out. One of my classmates, a guy came out here before me, named Bo Zapp, was a hell of a boxer. Man, my man, he passed away, so I definitely want to give a shout out. I know the Hard Clark family out there.
Rest in peace.
We'll be giving love to him. And also, I want to definitely give RIP to a kid that when I first started the business, named Sterling Jenkins, played running back at Worthing. Went to Texas A&M, passed away, came out in 97. I first got in the business, Melvin, so definitely give a shout out to them two guys, man. And with their families, not shot, but, you know, rest in peace, and definitely to their families and praying for them.
All right, look for us next week on YouTube, Tuesdays, 6 o'clock. Look forward to seeing you. Have a great week. Peace.
Deuces.